Thunderbolts is directed by Jake Schreier and is the 36th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. After finding themselves ensnared in a death trap, a group of disillusioned cast-offs must embark on a dangerous mission that will force them to confront the darkest corners of their pasts. I don't think it's unfair to say that recently the MCU has had issues. Don't get me wrong, they have had some solid films, but in general they have been on a decline. When Thunderbolts was first announced, I did not care. These were not characters I was interested in seeing again, but the marketing for Thunderbolts has been excellent. The trailers really did a good job of making this look like it was something different. Firstly, I'm going to talk about the cast. Florence Pugh is becoming one of my favourite actresses working today. She has such incredible screen presence, and her range as an actress is also incredible. She can do comedy, she can do horror, she can do drama, and she can also do a comic book movie. Florence Pugh is brilliant as Yelena. She brings humanity and depth to her. You really feel everything this character is going through, but she also just commands the screen. Now, the rest of the ensemble cast is fantastic, but I will just talk about a few other highlights. Pullman as Bob is really engaging. He brings a similar kind of humanity to his character, and he just embodies this character so well. David Harbour is back as Red Guardian. I wasn't a fan of Black Widow, but he was one of the best things in that movie, and he is once again hilarious here. As I mentioned, the marketing made this look different to other MCU movies, but I didn't know if it actually would feel different, and I have to say it does. This is a movie purely focused on its characters, its themes, and its messaging. Thunderbolts is about mental health, it's about loneliness, it's about your purpose in life, and it explores all of those things really delicately and in a very sensitive way. I have to say, I was incredibly moved by this movie on numerous occasions. Jake Schreier and the writers do an amazing job at really making you feel for these characters. They're imperfect, yes, but that's one of the reasons you end up rooting for them, because they just feel so human. I can't lie, I teared up on a couple of occasions in the third act. Another thing that makes Thunderbolts feel different is that it's not necessarily action heavy. Now, there are absolutely action scenes in this movie, but action scenes here only exist for the purpose of the characters. There's never an action scene for the sake of it. Third act especially, I won't give anything away, but it is unlike any other third act we've seen in an MCU movie. From a production perspective, I really admire Thunderbolts as well. You can tell they did so much in camera, whether that's shooting in real locations or using practical effects. It just makes the film feel grounded and tangible, and you believe you're in this world because of those things. I would say my only issue with Thunderbolts is to do with Julia Louis-Dreyfus' character. I found her character to feel rather out of place tonally. She can feel very cartoonish, but there's nothing in the film surrounding her that feels like that. It can often just feel like she's in a different film to everyone else. I'm not saying she has as much screen time as the Thunderbolts. However, she does have a good chunk of screen time, so that can be distracting. I've not been able to say this since Spider-Man No Way Home, but thanks to Thunderbolts, I can finally say I love the new MCU movie. I had a great time with Thunderbolts. This is the quality I hope the MCU can maintain moving forward. Thunderbolts is a movie that I think is going to mean a lot to a lot of people. I know I was definitely moved by it, and I think the biggest compliment I can give it is that it feels like pre-Endgame MCU. I'm going to give Thunderbolts an A-. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. You guys are awesome. Blu-ray Billy, logging off.